I cut this little rib off, part of the inside lip off, and I was tapping that up tight, bending the. I cut the right here. Cut part of the inner fender flange off because I don't really need that. It's rusting, and only need a little bit of one on there. Plus, if I cut that off, it'll bend easier without warping it all to pieces. So let's lower it and see. Let's see about. Lower it and see about where this wheel will come up in here. See if she looks right. Okay. I also did kind of did a semi alignment to it, getting a little bit better. This needs to come out. About somewhere there. I think I went a little bit too much on this. Pull that back out because it's curling this down. Now we got about 3/4 inch of clearance. It's not much. Not much play right there at all. And the spring's pretty stiff, so that should work pretty good. Let me put it back up and I'll show you what I did underneath here to brace this out, because this wanted to go in and it needs to be out here. That bar right there, put from here all the way into the front. Focus. Okay, whatever. It's doing its thing. Also trimmed this out more because it was rubbing, and I actually kinked. Last time I drove it around the block, I kinked this in because when I turned, yeah, that should hold it out about when we need it. And then the end of that tube coming in, I'm gonna put it ended up right on that hole right there. Tube comes right on the other side of that hole, and we'll put a cap on that, or on the tube we'll put a cap and weld a nut in there, and then I can just run a bolt straight in, and then that piece will hold that front to back, and the side to side piece will hold that straight, or where it needs to be. And I'm gonna do the other side here. Finish this side. Get this all curled. Get this all bent up. Already did the bar there. Okay, it's Tuesday. Almost done with our work day, but this is how far we're along on the Bel Air. The trunk lid is all done and primered. Roof is ready for primer. Hood is done. Ready to be sanded for the last time. Yeah, she's coming along. Yeah, we're messing around with some shapes here. See what we can come up with for Blake. Hey, Blake. Trying out a couple different shapes, seeing what we can come up with here for a arrow, what do they call that? Forget. Something arrow is what they call these side skirts or side panels here. So this right here, shape here is kind of flattened out, and I thought, oh, what do I want to do with this weird looking house closer here than here? I'd have to reshape my fender. So I'm just gonna make use of it, make use of this being a flat angle, kind of throw it forward and then back, forward and back. That's why it looks probably a little weird from that angle, but trust me, it's gonna look good. So this same wheel lip here, let's take that. Let's go straight. Straight down. I should need to straighten this out probably with a ruler. Straighten that out from this point to down to wherever we want it, but the light should be out like that. Now we need to get the angle of this to kind of come up the same. Okay, so what we'll do is we mark this one on the back side actually. So this line should be set farther back at this angle. I'm drawing this shape on the back side of here, and that line should be set back farther, but we'll just draw it on here. Yeah, draw it on there to get a pattern. We'll cut it out and then we'll move the same shape back to where it goes into this. I'll cut that. How far is that? 6.25. Yeah. Now if you guys can see this shape here, whack that off. I'm going to transfer that back to there. my ruler. So we'll go straight. A little bit of a curve there. Yeah, we'll have to mark right here where this goes so I can keep track of that and not let that get distorted. Okay, let's find a block of wood, 4 3/4. We need something to block this up. This will get us close enough just to have it sit here. About to there. So we'll just repeat the process here. Even made some more modifications after I had it on the metal itself. But something like that. Guess I made another change. I decided to cut this silly pointed piece off of there because when I put a pipe here, I don't know, this corner just doesn't look right from the top down. This angle here don't really look right with here, with the angle of this. So I'll cut that off, and I'll show you how I put a bend in a pipe like that. I made 12 cuts. That gets me the right angle. There's 12 cuts in there. And bend it tight and weld the inside shut. Okay, all I need is a bead or so across the joint and the inside curve. See if it matches this. And it does. Just cutting these off. Cutting these off at an extra length. Cutting these off at a certain length, which gives me a little extra. Tack it on here. Side it up with my eye. Tack it on there to where it's still bendable. And let's get this straight with the wheel. This piece here. Now I'm going to tack this on there, and then it's kind of hot. To where I can tack it on there to where I can take it off and bend it however I want it. And I'm going to stand back and line the bottom up, make sure this all looks the same. And just cut a little triangle piece here and put it in the bench vise over there and put a little bit of a curve on it. A couple of whacks with the hammer and got a nice little curve on it. And now I made a piece that fits in here like that. Kind of tapered upward. Flows in there. Pretty good. Now repeat the process. I'm just going to make 2 of these right away. That way yeah, 2 of everything. That way, well, I guess I didn't make that one, but make 2 of each. And then when we come to the other side, we'll see if we can't make them fit just the exact same way. See if we can get 2 out of here. Wheel. Yeah, we can make that work. It's so close. That tip of this should be cut off just a little bit. I'll cut 2 of these out of here. Cut those out, and we'll weld those in. So originally I was gonna use that piece there, and I was gonna make a round. Make this all rounded off. Close it off here. But I was standing back here looking at it. I think it would almost look good to keep it open and make like an air scoop for the brakes in the front. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think I should do. Like maybe put a thicker piece of metal around here and leave this open as a air scoop, and then put louvers on an angle between here, like on an angle. That's what I'll probably do next video. But yeah, I'm almost thinking it might look good having it open like that. Of course, it would get, you know, trimmed. It would get trimmed out around the hole and everything. But that's how she's looking.